And I know that there in Japan, I think there's a lot of pressure for businessmen to socialize as a group and work very late hours, sometimes all night. Did you feel that pressure? And then how is it versus in the States? I'm sure there's still that same pressure, but the hours are not as long. And
Yeah.
can you advise, if you're comfortable, if you don't want to talk about it,
it's okay.
what it was like before you came to Los Angeles,
Mm-hmm.
being a woman in that culture,
Mm-hmm.
and then coming here, and maybe you were more accepted?
Yes, exactly. So I feel much more freedom here, and much more opportunity here. And then, but the time, like you said, the Japanese worked until midnight or so late, but still I worked around midnight because not at office, because of their time differences. The 10 a.m. in Japan is 5 p.m. here. So they started calling me around 6 p.m. or something.
Right.
So if they have an emergency or urgent matter, they don't care the time. So they call me like midnight or 1 a.m. So, and then the first word they said like, "What time is there?" Yeah.
Did you feel pressure to be more like the men there, or did they respect the fact that you're still a female?
You mean in
Japan, right, when you were coming up the ranks?
Maybe in the entertainment industry, I don't feel, there. Maybe I'm not the typical Japanese, so I don't care that I'm female or male. So I'm one person. So
sure.
Yeah, but I didn't feel the pressure because I am the woman. But I'm sure some of them feel that way. But if I have a next, life, I want to be the man. I don't know. I'm comfortable to being the woman.
Sure.
And then here as well. So of course I feel more freedom here, and then will accept that as a woman. But I enjoy being myself.
If there was, let's say, someone at university right now, that a woman who wants to be in business, whether international law, entertainment, what would your advice be to her? Because there may be pressures for her to be in a certain mold. And you obviously broke out of that mold and decided to be your own person. What would you tell that woman?
I think it takes time to do something. And like I was on 20s, I'm struggling so much. And then I all the time ask to my boss, please give me the first step. If you can give me the first step, it's really easy to get the second step. So I always thinking the first step is the most difficult things, and like the co-production things, it was maybe the most difficult part is to have the first project as a producer, and because nobody knows Wow in the co-production industry, and then so first of all I have to let them know what is the Wow is. And if they understand what is Wawa is, the project is coming to me. I don't need to look for it. So the most difficult things to have a first step or first basic, environment. Right. So if they keep doing it, someday they could break their wall.
Right. So it sounds like persistence, but also patience.
Yes.
At the same time.
Yeah.
Okay.
But keep doing it. Like don't give up.
Right.
Yeah. So like when I was 20s, I all the time wanted to move to United States, and maybe because I want to work for United Nations in my university age, and even I changed my mind, but still I wanted to move to US because my the relatives is worked so well. For me, it's really, really cool. And if I move to United States, I want to be the same things.
Yeah.
And then, but I enjoyed my job too much. That's the reason I couldn't quit my job, and then I couldn't leave my company. And then so I kept working for Wawa. Maybe the purpose changed a little bit, little by little. On 20s, I just want to go to US and to do something, but start enjoyed my job. Los Angeles is the center of entertainment, center of the contents, and I wanted to move to New York on my 20s, but maybe when I turned around 30s, I wanted to move to Los Angeles because of the job. So I had a purpose to move here.
Sure.
But still, I didn't have a chance to do it, and I enjoyed my job in Tokyo, and I really enjoyed interviewing there many people. And then one day my boss told me, "Do you have interest in going to Los Angeles?" And I said, "Yes, absolutely, why not?" And then he said to me, "I didn't tell you why," that he didn't tell me the reason, but I already answered to him, "Yes, I'm going to Los Angeles."
Oh, okay.
And then after he told me, Wawa is going to open the Los Angeles office. That's the reason I asked you, and of course.